This is going to be a quick conversation with some of the people that worked on this project at different phases. We're talking about why we created this project, the actual art direction, and what went into bringing that to life. Get ready, here we go. And the first one actually stemmed from a video that we filmed at their facility. And I remember sitting back and watching like a 5-minute video that we had edited and hearing and saying, well, there's a different way that we could bring this to life.
When you are hearing somebody tell you a story, you're picturing things in your own head, and we kind of wanted to capture that. We aren't able to go back in time and film, the moment they heard their diagnosis for the first time. Illustration and animation allows us to recreate those moments after the fact and really play into the emotion of them.
One of the biggest challenges was to make it look like unique somehow. We're less limited. We can really just do anything we want as long as, everything feels cohesive, which in live action, sometimes we have more limitations.
Because everything's going to be covered with animation, you have a lot more freedom to really build the story and then talk with the animation team.
As you're putting together the voiceover, you're imagining how something could look. And so we run through the script and talk about how we could visualize certain parts of the script and sort of have a large brainstorming session.
There was a spectrum that we wanted to work within in terms of how realistic and how abstract to be with this project. So there were times where we wanted to showcase emotion in a more realistic sense and just show a character having a physical reaction. And there were times we wanted to represent symptoms or science in a more abstract way.
And then also taking advantage of that to create more dreamy or abstracted scenes to kind of convey the diseases and the feelings, the emotions that they were going through.
This is an avenue of being able to have something beautiful that feels different than what you're maybe used to seeing.
You're not constricted by location and time and anything like that.
We can showcase way more things, and we have a lot of freedom, and we can make pieces feel more special, more unique.
It's just a different look at how we can tackle a patient's story or a scientist's story with a slightly different tone, breaks up the sort of monotonous live action visuals, but keeps it really high-end, sophisticated, interesting. And I think it's important to have multiple looks in anyone's creative strategy.